I've been a long time Dragon Ball fan for as long as I can remember. Rushing home after school so I could be the first one to grab the TV remote to get ready for Dragon Ball Z of a weekly afternoon. So excited for it on the Toonami block on Cartoon Network. I could not wait to get home to watch it. It was like a religion almost. It was like a ritual of an evening after school, and it was always a thing that I was talking about with friends and just couldn't get enough of when I was growing up. And as I've come into adulthood, it's just grown from there, really. It's becoming bigger. So today I just wanted to show off my Dragon Ball collection. Let's get into this one. So yeah, starting this collection off, I just wanted to just start off with the blue bricks, as they are called, of the original Dragon Ball. We have season 1 right here in the flesh. This is a region 1 release because I picked these are brick releases, as they're called. I picked these up long before they were readily available in the UK, so the US got these a lot quicker than we did in the UK. So yeah, I just picked them up. These are region 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, and season 5. So these are region 1, what I call the blue bricks. You can get UK variants now with more of a regular kind of like plastic DVD box sets now, but I quite like these. They're quite decent. So that's Dragon Ball. Carried on with Dragon Ball, we have the movie collection, which has The Path to Power, a mystical adventure, Sleeping Princess in a Devil's Castle, and Curse of the Blood Rupees. Rubies. So that's the Dragon Ball movie collection. Next up we have the orange bricks. Now these are probably the worst way to really revisit the franchise, like Dragon Ball Z in particularly. We're on to Dragon Ball Z. I think these are probably the worst to really kind of like check out the revisit. If you're just revisiting the episodes and just want to have a bit of a nostalgia kick, they're fine for that. But if you're looking for, the best picture quality, how they were presented back in the day, then these are probably the cheapest and laziest kind of presentation in terms of the video quality. They're not the best, and there has been the releases around this time as well that had better versions, especially DVD releases. But there you can get a thing called the Dragon Box. Dragon Boxes, they're super out of print, they're super expensive, but they are the best Dragon Ball Z releases you can get. They're even better than the Blu-ray. The Blu-rays have their own issues. It's the reason why I don't really have the Blu-rays of the series, because they have their own issues. But anyway, yeah, orange bricks. We've got season 1, season 2, 3, 4, 5. This goes on forever, man. 6, the longest bloody show. 7, season 8, and that's season 9. We'll move on to some odds and ends and some bootlegs that I've got. So we've got the Dragon Ball GT movie, A Hero's Legacy. A very, very good movie for Dragon Ball GT. I know Dragon Ball GT is shit on by the fandom a lot of the time, but I mean, if you watch Dragon Ball GT in Japanese, it's actually quite enjoyable. So I do recommend people going to watch it in its original Japanese language. It's pretty decent. The film is pretty decent. I've got a couple of what they call the lost episode DVDs. I don't know whether they're volumes or they're actually lost episodes that were meant to come out and didn't actually got lost. They're pretty cool. Now on to some of the bootlegs. We have Yoson Goku and his friends return. This was the little OVA. This is the OVA that really kind of kick-started the Dragon Ball Renaissance which led to Battle of the Gods in 2012, and this was the catalyst for that. This really gave Toei the understanding that there's loads of people that want more Dragon Ball, and this was the catalyst. A really fun OVA. It introduces Tarball, which is Vegeta's brother. You can't get this officially, so I've got a bootleg of it, because if the official release comes out I will buy it, but the fact that the official release doesn't exist, a bootleg is the next best option I have, unfortunately. And we've got this bootleg. We've got the Plan to Eradicate the Super Saiyans from 2011. This OVA was only available on the Raging Blast 2 video game, which I don't have and I don't plan to get, so it was never officially released, as far as I'm aware, on an actual home video release. So I picked up a bootleg. Don't care, it is what it is. It's not even that good, it's kind of shit actually, but it's part of the collection. Episode of Bardock OVA. Still, again, you can't get this officially on home media, so I got a bootleg. You've probably noticed, if people know about these bootlegs, they are Malaysian bootlegs, because Malaysia is just, they are crazy with their bootlegs all over. These kind of bootlegs are anime specifically, just all over eBay when it concerns Malaysian bootlegs. I do have 2 bootlegs of Dragon Ball Super, only because I haven't had the money to pick up the real deal at the moment, but I will do eventually. These will go in the bin. But it's actually a quite nice, one of the better looking bootlegs, I think, when it concerns anime bootlegs. It's pretty decent, I think. I don't think it's the worst I've seen. There has been worse. The video quality is decent as well. It's DVD quality. Now this is Dragon Ball Kai. Now, looking at it, you might be surprised for me to say this, but this is a bootleg. Now, this happens to be probably the best looking bootleg I've ever owned. The discs are proper printed out. It's not like, the discs are proper pressed. It's not just shitty, like, you know, it's not shitty DVDRs. It's legitimate pressed. So I don't know if this is a official release in some country, but as far as I'm aware, this is a bootleg. But it's probably the nicest presented bootleg that I've seen out of anything, really. Like, I think they've put that extra 10% to make it look legit, which is bad, because if it is fake, then it's a pretty good fake. But I don't mind owning something that's a bootleg when it looks this good. So those are that. Pretty. By the way, I would recommend Dragon Ball Z Kai is the ultimate way to rewatch the Dragon Ball Z anime. It cuts out all the filler, and it is like just very streamlined. And I do recommend Dragon Ball Z Kai is the way to watch Z if you want to rewatch it. Onto wrong way around. Onto Dragon Ball GT seasons 1 and 2. Nowhere near as bad as people say it is, in my opinion. There are some story arcs that are a bit meh, but there's some that are really good concepts, and I really do quite enjoy it. Again, in its Japanese format, it is vastly entertaining. So I do recommend people give GT another shot, especially now Dragon Ball is so massive with its comeback, and I think, you know, since Super's come out, I think GT should deserves a lot more love. Onto the Dragon Ball Z movies in my collection. We've got movie collection 1, which has Caller's Revenge, Dead Zone, and Tree of Might. We have second movie sets of this collection, of my collection. We have Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, and then Return of Cooler. What am I missing? I think I'm missing one out of that. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh well. And then we've got the final Dragon Ball Z collection, movie collection, which has it has the Wrath of the Dragon, Fusion Reborn, Broly the Second Coming, and Bio Broly. TV movies, we've got History of Trunks and Bardock the Father of Goku. Quintessential Dragon Ball, in my opinion. Quintessential Dragon Ball. Just it's so good, man. Like, then we on to the Renaissance movies. We've got Dragon Ball Z, Battle of the Gods. I think this is the best movie to come out of Dragon Ball in a very, very long time. I think it's the best out of the Renaissance trilogy. Really recommend that if you want a really good continuation to Z. It's fantastic. Resurrection F, whatever it's called, Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. A really good film for the fans. If you're a massive fan of this franchise, it ticks all the boxes for the fandom. It's got, you know, all the things you would expect from a Dragon Ball Z movie. People, you know, characters coming back, new transformations, epic battles, crazy good soundtrack, everything. It's got everything in this. It's really good. I still think Battle of the Gods is a better movie in terms of its expanding the world, and it does really good world building when it concerns, expanding the Dragon Ball lore. But as when it comes to just the fan service and serving the fans, Resurrection F is really good. Next up, I have the latest one, which is Dragon Ball Super Broly. Probably the best looking Dragon Ball movie we've ever had. The animations in this is sublime, and I think it's really good. I saw it in the cinema back in January 2019, and it was outstanding to see in the cinema. So I really recommend it. It's just fantastic. It's great. I've already shown these off, but I've got the movies on Blu-ray as well. This one. That is my Dragon Ball collection. As always, if you like what you see here, hit that like button. It's the best way to support the channel. As always, I've been Jason, and I am out.